syndrome of always looking for friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
it's like, what is missing in your life? What are you looking for? Because
No,
why always
you know that human beings are based on companionship. You are just looking for a
I
friend. So
guess
who do you call your
friend.
friend? Andy is finally joined us. So before she came in, we were talking we were talking about
What are you doing?
navigation other friendships. Okay, so you were talking about your friend that you
Yes, so
had.
I'm saying that there are different, the premise at which a friendship is established also determine how far it will go in life, and how it can transcend from one state to the other.
Mm.
I'm sorry to say this, a lot of friendship that I had, no, I'm not even sorry. A lot of friends that I made at work, except you, that you refuse to live my life.
No, I could see how much you are trying to chase me, but I'm like, excuse me, I ain't going nowhere. Like you're annoying, but I see value in you, so I'm gonna be here.
A
I'm
lot
gonna
of
be
friends that
here
I made at
silently there.
work,
Yeah.
the moment we stop working together,
Mm-hmm.
that close knit tight just gradually fades away, because our daily occurrences now differs, our realities now differs, and it's okay. Like, it's natural. There's no need to feel bad about it when those
Mm-hmm.
kind of friends don't move forward. But some
Mm-hmm.
people they really feel bad, or they feel like, that this feeling left out syndrome, when they see
Yeah.
this big person moving ahead and they're not in their lives. And there's some
Mm-hmm.
friendship that it has moved beyond you just knowing each other. You guys now have like a life partnership. So as I was saying, that I have two friends, two close friends, that I'm friends with them individually. It's not a friend group. And we've the three of us have gone through different life stages. We've gone through schooling, we've gone through work, we've one of us is navigating marriage and all that. And we still have things to talk about individually.
Mm-hmm.
Two of us is outside Nigeria, one is still in Nigeria, and we still communicate, we still talk. And all those barriers did not affect it. A lot of friendship, those barriers will definitely affect it, because the foundation of it itself is based on something that is not so deep. And
Mm.
it's just okay. It's not everybody that you would have that kind of deep connection with.
Yeah.
And but people shame you for not having that kind of deep
Deep
connection.
connection.
Like,
Yeah.
you meet someone and you keep talking, you form some sort of bond, and that bond is not going deeper based on the expectations they have for you. They shame you
Mm-hmm.
for it.
Yeah.
But it's not
True.
this, you don't feel the same.
Yeah.
So it's
And then.
me and adult friendship.
Mm.
Um Lifestyle. Another
Yeah.
thing that has affected my adult friendship is lifestyle. I remember
Yeah.
in 2018, so 2019, I deliberately withdrew from a friendship because our lifestyle are not the same. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this person's lifestyle, but my pocket at that time cannot keep up with that lifestyle.
Style. Yeah.
And I am someone that is very self-aware. I know what I can afford. I know what, I do not like to tag along when
Yeah.
I know that I'm not measuring up to this standard. So I deliberately, it still hurt me. Like, I see this person, I'm like, me and this person, we're supposed to be close, though, because I
Close.
genuinely
Yeah.
like this person.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that I made the right decision at the time, because I would have been living a fake life that have led me down a path that I might not be able to recover from. So, other friendship, it has to be choices that you have to make for you. Some people just follow the crowd. They're not very intentional about their friendship.
Intentional.
He's doing this, I'm doing that. My friends are
Mm-hmm.
attending party. And they just keep adding problems to their life that
Yeah.
they will spend years to. So there's so many things we
And
can
you know, talking
look
about
into when
that,
it comes
talking
to adult
about that
friendship.
money lifestyle and friendship, it's there's also another situation. I think we talked about it earlier when we're looking at the fact that some people create friends. I don't want to call them social climbers, but more like, yes, your
But
friends will
no,
help you out.
it's the
But in
truth.
the
There
industry,
are
yeah, in the
people.
industry, you have so many friends where the friendship is based on, okay, I can get something from this person, that's why I want to be your friend. I sometimes I feel adult friendships, most adult friendships are defined that way, because you are looking for something in life and say, okay, this person, so you might like somebody, But because you feel you can't get anything from that person, you won't be friends with that person. But you rather be friends with somebody that you might not necessarily like, but the person has better connections, has better money. So I would rather go with that person. So sometimes I feel adult friendships, or most adult friendships, are defined by what will I get from you. I don't know if that will now.
Which itself is not entirely bad, because
Mm-hmm.
we humans, we are beings of what would I what phrase we are beings of connection. Nobody can exist on their own. You
True.
need connections. We
Mm-hmm.
are everybody is out to benefit themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The reason you are married to someone is because you saw some things that will be beneficial for your life in that person, and the person saw some things
If you want to
that
be
will be
truthful,
beneficial
if
in
you
your
want to be
life,
true to yourself,
and you
everything.
chose that person. That's the
Yeah.
same way with friendship. You see, oh, this lady is cool, or this guy is cool, or he's brilliant, or he can rub off on me. I've seen people that they got into friendship and their life, like their life literally changed in how confident they became, in how
Mm-hmm.
refined they became. So those things are necessary. But
Yeah.
the vice to it is when you don't care on the toes you step on to be attached to some people. I
It's
know
not even.
someone that went through
Yeah.
everything they could do to be attached to a certain person because of what they could get.
Mm-hmm.
There's also that. Everybody know how then they all do their hustle.
Yeah.
You understand? There's also that, which is we can see it from a vices perspective, but friendship is what can you offer me, what can I offer you. That's the
But
basis of
my
friendship or
problem is
any human interaction.
well, Andy, the problem I have with that friendship is that you don't necessarily really like the person. So it might be good
And
for
that one
you.
na madness. Now you don't
Now,
like
yeah,
this
because it
person
might be
because
good for you, but you might not be good for, and that's why you have backbiting a lot because you don't really like
yeah.
the person.
And for friendship like that, it's not the person, it's what they represent
Mm.
that you want a bite of, or you want a
Yeah.
taste of, or you want to be a part of. For example, if there is somebody in an organization where true life story.
Continue, continue. Mm-hmm.
There is somebody in an organization that has connections with the higher persons in the organization, and they are there, they're getting all the favors, and you want to get all this favor, but you know that you can't get this favor if you're not attached to this person, and you don't necessarily like this person, but you made find way to be friends with this person because of what you can get from the connection the person has. The moment that person stop having those favors, you don't have any need for that friendship anymore. It
Yeah.
will fizzle out, and you move on to the next person that has the connection of what you want. It's just like politics.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
But
Political,
should we be doing that with friendship? Because friendships are, because
it's
that's why at the end people don't have friends. I mean, I know that yes, some people would like to be alone, and you'll be like, "Excuse me, I can be alone." But it shows that at least, I mean, if you live by all that, like all your friendships are by that, then at the end you'll be alone. Should an adult be
and then
so much based
you
on that
sleep
kind of
on your
friendship?
bed exactly the way you lay on it. That's just it. If all your friends are based on what you can, there are people that you step on to get into a certain place. When you get there, Ashake don't talk it's lonely at the top. Lonely, lonely,
But what
lonely.
what what
It's not
effect what
lonely.
effect does it have on the society when we have friends like that? That
It's
kind of
exactly
circle of
what we
friends.
see in the society now. People are greedy. People are hard for just themselves. There is a me first mentality everywhere.
Mm,
Everybody is about me and me. And it's like what is acceptable now. You have to think about yourself, me first. You have to be
mhm.
selfish. That's that mentality, that frame of mind is what has created the self-centered lifestyle that people have now.
Then we shouldn't be calling it friendship. Maybe we'll just call it acquaintances. I mean, maybe I don't know because
I
the
remember when
definition of friendship. I don't
honestly,
want
I
to know
remember
English. Yeah.
I was bullied into calling people friends because
Mm,
when I was younger, when people say, "Oh, do you know this person? Is she your friend?" I know is my acquaintance. I used to say, "Oh, that person is my acquaintance," because for you to be my friend, there was a criteria I have. For you to be my friend, you must know my sisters. My sisters must know you
mm-hmm,
because that means that I've taken you home. I've
mm-hmm.
introduced you to my family.
Yeah.
That's the level you will get for me to call you my friends. But then my my roommate there will be like, that's not fair. That's being rude to people. You just
Mm.
don't call people acquaintance. But I understood what they were in my life.
Life, yeah.
There were people I know, there were people I talk to, there were people I'm friendly with. I smile to, we have light conversation, but I would not necessarily go to them when I have problems, when I
Yeah.
need advice. I wouldn't go to them because they are not like that in my life. And I don't
Okay.
expect them to come to me because I'm not like that in your life. But that that thing of tagging everybody, not everybody should be your friend.
Your
It's
friend,
not
yeah.
everybody that you should share your life with.
Mm-hmm. And
It's
the same thing with work
it's just
colleagues also.
discernment.
Yeah, for me, my own mentality is that I don't hate anybody, but I won't necessarily see you as my friend. And sometimes, just like what you said, there's this hate game, like, oh, she doesn't want to form this group with us. She doesn't want to make. But I'm just like, I don't hate you, but at the same time, we're not necessarily close friends like that. And then you see colleagues also in that same framework, and they say, who is this person? You say my colleague, and then the
It's
person
my
starts getting
colleague.
angry that
Oh no,
why will
for
you call
me,
me
I
your
don't.
colleague? Like,
Till date, I don't. Like it's I'm not friends with everybody that I've worked with. Presently at my place of work, I don't think I have a friend. I have colleagues, very cordial, helpful colleagues that we work well together. But none of
mhm,
them are my friends because none of them know anything about me. I don't know anything about them. Do I
about them.
want to be them to be my friend? Not necessarily. We don't have anything in common. All of them are British. They can't talk about jollof rice. They can't talk about amala. Like so, and it's because there's this syndrome of always looking for friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
it's like what is missing in your life? What are you looking for? Because
No,
why always
you know that human beings are based on companionship. You are just looking for a
I
friend. So
guess
who do you call your
friend
friend? If you say somebody's your friend, who do you call your friend?
right
Who do you,
now.
yes, who do you call your friend? Like, who would you say, okay, this
I
person
think
is your
I've had the
friend?
same set of friends for more than a decade now,
Mm,
for more than 12 years. Those are the people I call my friends. Those are the people
mm,
that I would, when something happened, I need to. I feel like I'm accountable to them. I
yeah.
need to share my life with them, and I really don't have a lot of friends. But my close friends are my sisters, my husband.